How you guys doing? If you don't know me, my name is Janice and I am starting to make videos again. One of the things that I've been doing these days is just making sure that I highlight anything that I really love on Instagram. They've really helped me to have just this outlook on life. I did this thing a couple of months ago where I deleted all accounts that weren't edifying to me, and I think it's so important that if you open your Instagram every day, you make sure that what you see is at least making you happy, making you feel encouraged or inspired. Same goes to YouTube, same goes to everything. Like, if something is not edifying to your life, then you need to evaluate why it's still there and the importance of it, because it's going to affect you in your how you grow, in your mood, in your just in your attitude about life. Anyway, let's just get to the nitty-gritty of this video. So the first quote that we're gonna take a life lesson from is by Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty is an amazing Instagrammer. He is more than that. He's a motivator, whatever, motivational speaker, and he posts some really great posts, so I recommend that you follow him as well. And he posted this: you need to destroy the idea that there's an expectation to do things by a certain age. You don't have to be married with kids at 25. It's okay to not have your dream job at 30 or to not have graduated by 22. There's no rules to life. Life is neither a race nor a competition. Listen, when I saw this post, I was like, you are preaching to the massive choir. This is just an amazing quote that really, for me, lets me know that, like, it's okay to be where I'm at, that I'm on my own journey and my own path. And I really remembered a time in my early 20s where I saw the Justin Biebers of the world, the Instagrammers, the YouTubers, and I was like, you know, all of these business people that are making so much money at a young age, and I thought, am I missing something? Like, is there a class that I missed on success? You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be somewhere right now. So let's break this down. You don't have to be young. You could be even 50. You could be even 60, thinking, I missed opportunities. I should have done this by a certain age. I should have been in this place. And it's so funny because later on, Jay Shetty posted another post which said this, okay? At 23, J.K. Rowling was broke. Tina Fey was working at the YMCA. Oprah had just gotten fired from her first job as a TV reporter. And Walt Disney had declared bankruptcy. Read this if you're 23 and lost. Honestly, that is the realest truth. You know, Samuel L. Jackson, he wasn't popular in acting or getting the big roles until he was like, is it Samuel L. Jackson? It's between him or Morgan Freeman. Yeah, he wasn't like that big until he was 50. Like, how crazy is that? How crazy that we put all these expectations on ourselves. And actually, it is a barrier. It breeds procrastination, because you're like, I should have done this then, and then now it's harder to do those things because you feel like you can't do them as well, and then you end up blocking the blessing because society has said at 23 you need to be there, or at 25 you need to be there, or at 30 you need to have achieved XYZ. All of these people that we really want to be like, especially the older ones, they have a story. I think Joyce Meyer has a quote that she says, I can't remember what the exact quote says, but it basically talks about how we want to be where people are in life, but we don't want to live through the journey to get there. Everybody has a journey. Even your favorite entrepreneur, they all have this journey that they have gone through, and sometimes we feel as though we're far behind because we have a different story. But that's what's so special about this. We don't have to live a life that is similar to other people, that actually our lives are painted in different ways. And what would happen if you ran your own race of life as your own competition. You know what I mean? Imagine what those expectations will be. And let's go back to when it says about marriage. You don't have to be married with kids at 25. Now, the 16-year-old me said I was gonna be married by 23 and have kids by 25. And see what happened was still not married, no kids, and I'm actually really happy with my life, because I want things to happen in its own time. And I feel like things kind of work out the way that is unique to you and unique to your growth. And I think sometimes we need to surrender to the fact that we don't know, we don't understand, that there's a big question mark, to our career, our love life, our having kids and all that kind of stuff. If we keep looking at other people to then mold where we should be, we'll be very disappointed, and we will live a life that is all about people pleasing and trying to fit in a standard that we are not designed to fit in. I've learned to say, okay, I want to accomplish this. It's not going the way that I thought or at the time that I wanted to happen, but I surrender. I surrender to, this is God, this is what I want to do, this is my desires. I'm gonna keep working hard, but I'm gonna let you do what you do. And I just want to encourage you, or encourage the person that you're gonna send this video to. Really want this to savor in your hearts, and says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Maybe you're working so hard to make it happen, you're working so hard to achieve certain things, but nothing seems to come to fruition. But that hard work will not go in vain. I think sometimes we have hopes and dreams and desires, but what will actually happen in real life does not look like how we ever imagined. But the important thing is your work, your hard work that you're putting in, it won't go in vain. Hang in there and stay faithful and stay strong, because there are seasons to life, and sometimes there's seasons where I'm fruitful in certain areas, and sometimes I ain't doing so good, but there's always gonna be a comeback. I hope this video has been good for you, and really a reminder that you're okay, you're doing fine. Don't die by comparison of other people or how society says we should live our lives. Like Mel Robbins says, it should be about you being authentically you. If you have something that you want to say, please do not be afraid to comment, because I want to learn too. I'm on a road of growth and progress as well. Thank you so much for watching. It's been nice to do a video where I'm speaking to a camera. I've missed it actually. There's something quite therapeutic about it. And I will catch you next week with another video on Sundays, because that's what we're doing right now. Anyway, peace, love. I'll see you later. Bye.